Hello everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, and today I have for you guys the next daily challenge I'm going to do for you guys, the one from January 28th, 2012. I'm kind of going in order with them so I can show you guys as I go along, and this just happens to be the second one, so it shouldn't be that challenging, and it should be a lot of fun. Now, because I know a lot of you guys like to use these as guides, things like that, and you kind of want it to be fair, as you can tell, I shut off all my premium upgrades that I actually do own, and everything should be good to go. So this this challenge isn't that difficult. It's really just beat easy mode on this map, circles, by only using the tack shooter, the boomerang thrower, the glue gunner, and the monkey apprentice. But to be honest with you guys, that's really all you need. I don't even see why you'd want any other type of tower on the track. But I guess some people do, so this might be a little challenging for you. Regardless, follow along with what I do, and you should be perfectly fine. Now, one thing I want to say is, in terms of specialty buildings, I am using the Monkey Apprentice specialty building fully upgraded, so what that allows me to do is actually get an extra bolt attack on my monkey, which I think is able to pop up to 5 balloons or something. It actually is very powerful, and it's a really good upgrade to have. Probably one of the best ones that has to offer, and that is also the reason why it may be a little reduced pricing on my Monkey Apprentice, but it really won't make that much of a difference. I just use it kind of for comfort, and because that's how I've learned to play with it, so regardless, hopefully that's not that big of a deal to you guys. Now, what this challenge actually does include is that you can actually use special agents, but you can't use road spikes or exploding pineapples. Unfortunately, both of those are not allowed in the game, and it's unfortunate, but it's just the way things have to be. Now, as for the setup you're going to be using, I would highly suggest building tack shooters in the center, and if you place it right, I think you can fit up to 5, but you don't even need that. As long as you fit 4 of them there, you should be good to go. And that's really what you should start off doing. Just build the tack shooters in there, up to 4 of them. Make sure that they can shoot all around. And then get yourself prepared by perhaps putting in a Monkey Apprentice so that he can actually hit the camo targeted balloons, as well as the fact that he just does a lot of damage, and he's probably the next logical upgrade. But if you take a look at this in the center right there, those tack shooters will really go to town on him. And keep in mind, they're not even fully upgraded, so they can do a lot of damage. And when you do upgrade the range of them as well, they will actually be almost not invincible, but they will be able to keep you safe until probably around round 25. That's basically when things will start going downhill. But if you put 4 of them there, I swear to you, you should be good for a very, very long time. Now, a lot of you guys are probably wondering, Jerome, why are you going back and doing all these daily challenges? It's mostly because I want to complete them for myself, and what I do is I film because I have fun with it, and I enjoy filming. It's actually a really fun thing to do, and it's kind of a hobby of mine, and at the same time, I love to video game. So what I try and do is I try and mix the two together, and when I realized that in BLOONS Tower Defense 5, one of my favorite games, I haven't beaten all the old challenges, I see an opportunity to go, okay, hey, I can film myself while I'm doing what I love to do, and while I'm having fun with it. So that's why I'm going back and doing them for the most part, and plus it's also just good to have, because I know a lot of people go searching for it, and a lot of you guys are interested in finding out, like, oh, well, how do I beat this level, or how do I do this? And hopefully it shows you guys exactly how it's done, and you learn something new. So we did do 2 of the tack shooters already. Once you're done putting the 4 down, I would highly suggest making the logical last step and getting the final upgrade to range, which is the super range tacks, it's called, and it will actually make a big difference. But as for now, you only need to upgrade it once to make sure it can fully shoot around that center circle area. So all you have to do is upgrade the right side once, upgrade to the left 3 times, and then after a while get the second upgrade to the right, and you should be perfectly fine and sound. Now, if you're wondering why I have 600 lives, I guess I forgot to shut that premium upgrade off. It actually gives you 3 times the thing, and so I completely forgot to shut it off. But don't worry, I won't dip into it at all. You know what I mean? This is not that hard of a challenge at all, so just pretend it says 200 and disregard it, because it really won't make a difference in today's commentary. I will be able to hold my own until then, and I'd be surprised if even more than 1 passes through. Although, I don't want to jinx myself, because I tend to have a really bad habit of jinxing myself. So let's hope that doesn't happen, but, you know, stuff does happen every once in a while. That's just the way life is. Although I will say this much, at the current rate we're going, I'm not prepared to fight off any camo balloon because I don't really have anything that can detect them. So I will say this much, unless I get this Monkey Apprentice online to fight him, I might accidentally let one pass. But by the looks of it, actually, I think I'll be able to do this. And that was dumb of me. Don't do what I did right there and wait until last second. Make sure you get that Monkey Apprentice online as soon as you possibly can. And now the big question comes about, do I want to put it here or here? I would suggest putting it here so that he can hit them while they come around the track. It's completely optional and up to you, but that's just what I would suggest. Now, do save up for the Monkey Spire. The Monkey Spire is definitely a good upgrade to have in mind, and it will help you out in the long run, actually. The Monkey Sense, not Monkey Spire. That'll allow you to hit the camouflage targets, and you can get ready for those rounds to come. And now I'm pretty much all set on the field, as you can tell. I guess just I don't know, I guess I'll go ahead and build the next tack shooter, and then I'll focus on upgrading the Monkey Apprentice. He should be upgraded to the left and 2 to the right, and that's probably your safest bet, but don't do that immediately. Once again, your main priority is just making sure that these tack shooters go online perfectly, and they actually do their job. Now look at that, how fast he obliterated that one camo balloon. The Monkey Apprentice fully upgraded, and he's not even fully upgraded yet, I shouldn't even say that. The Monkey Apprentice with his monkey specialty building really makes the world a difference, and I enjoy that upgrade a lot. I'm actually really glad that they put in specialty buildings, because they are a really great addition to the game, and personally I enjoy them a lot. It kind of adds something new to it, and adds more of a challenge, because there really wasn't anything to spend your monkey money on, maybe upgrading your special agents all the way, but even that wasn't that really important, I guess you could say. It wasn't the biggest deal in the world. This gives you something really hard to try for, and in addition to that, they also added in challenges, not recently, but semi-recently, I guess you could say, and all those combined really did make a world of difference. So I'm glad with the Ninja Kiwi, sorry, I shouldn't say the Ninja Kiwi, I'm glad with Ninja Kiwi and the Bloons Tower Defense community, because they really do a great job with it, and I like how it's kind of a game that's going to be around for a while, and it takes a long time to get through, so I enjoy it personally, and hopefully everyone else does as well, especially when I film it on my channel. I hope that doesn't just go to waste, but from what I can tell, a lot of people do enjoy these commentaries. So here we go, I'm going to place a glue gunner right in there now and get myself ready. Get glue soak, grab some corrosive glue and that stickier glue right there, and we should be good to go. I'm also going to focus him on strong units just to make sure that he hits the lead balloons and pops them before they have to get popped by the Monkey Apprentice, which ultimately is just there to give them enough time that the attack shooters can actually take them out. That's their main purpose, but you know, obviously you don't have to follow me. That's what I always say, you never have to do exactly what I'm doing, although I'd highly suggest it because I'm never going to leave you down the wrong path, and that's basically what I tell people, and it's not that it's my motto, but it more or less is kind of how I play the game and what I stand for. So, I don't know, hopefully that keeps you guys a little bit confident in what I'm doing, but for some of you guys that won't mean anything at all. Now, in order to be able to take down the Moab balloons, it'll probably be smart for me to get Dragon's Breath and fully upgrade that. That way I can kind of, you know, just fight them off. And what Dragon's Breath will do is actually be almost, I guess you could say, just as effective as a Super Monkey. Very, very close to it, at least. It actually shoots out fire and covers a large distance of the map, as well as keeping with you the lightning abilities and every other ability you've actually obtained. So it's really powerful, and it's definitely a good alternative to the Super Monkey when in a situation like this, where you're not allowed to actually build it. So this is definitely your number one friend. And also, if you build Monkey Apprentices at the end of your maze, you can build the Whirlwind ability. That's probably a really smart upgrade to have, but just take a look at that right there. That is why the Dragon's Breath upgrade is so coveted, I guess you could say, and why it's so powerful. It really does make a large difference, and that's mostly why it's probably one of my favorite upgrades in the game. Mostly, it does look cool, everything like that, but as for, you know, what it's like, I do enjoy that one the most, and having it in my field, or I guess you could say, in my repertoire for attacks is definitely something you want to have. Now I'm going to build on the side of him, I don't know if I want the next Dragon's Breath upgrade or should I build another Monkey Apprentice with Lightning. It's really up to you. I'm choosing to wait and hold out for the Dragon's Breath upgrade, but you can build another one right next to him in the meantime. Ultimately, in the end, I should have 3 of these guys going up online shooting Dragon's Breaths. That'll ensure that any kind of Moab balloon that tries to sneak through will be stopped in his path and hopefully just completely thwarted, you know, with no trouble at all. So there we go, we have 2 of them online. Don't even worry about getting the Phoenix upgrade. It's kind of, I never really thought of it as worth it. I guess some people do. Personally, it's not for me one bit at all, but I guess for some people they may find it to be useful. I don't know. It is effective. It's just for $6,000, I think you can find much better things to do, such as building another Monkey Apprentice, getting another Dragon's Breath online. It doesn't make sense really if you think about it in that way. Now, after I get this 3rd Dragon's Breath Monkey Apprentice online, I'm going to focus on my Glue Gunner and get him Glue Splatter, just to be able to hit any kind of balloon that tries sneaking through that isn't a Moab, because that's one thing the Glue Gunners can't do, is they can't hit Moabs, and it's kind of a sad truth. I wish they could, but they can't. Honestly, in my opinion, they should make it an upgrade. The 4th upgrade to the right or left on him should allow you to hit the Moab balloons, but of course it doesn't, so I don't know. At the same time, I guess, you know, it would be overpowered if that was the case. So now we're saving up to get our Glue Splatter. We are extremely close, and there's a good chance we'll get it by the end of this round, if not at the very early beginning of round 46. And yep, it looks like at the very beginning of it, like I said. Kill that Moab. Take a look at that. That is why I got it. Those guys will take out Moab so quickly. But because it did seem a little bit sketchy there, I will admit that much. It didn't seem like they really got the best jump on them. I'm going to go ahead and build myself right here another one, and hopefully he'll be able to shoot them right out of the spawn. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to save up, because around 50 is when the next Moab balloons come in. But by the looks, we have a lot of RBE. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say we should be able to get ourselves Dragon's Breath by the last Moab balloon attack. If not, it's not the end of the world. We should still be able to defeat them and not give up more than 200 points. But I have a feeling with 4 of them on the field, I don't really even see how it's possible for one of them to even think about splitting through. And that glue splatter ability for the glue gunner really does make a good difference. I like that a lot. But I guess it wasn't the most necessary in the world, but it certainly didn't hurt to have, I guess you could say. So, I don't know. I would definitely have it there just for safekeeping. Now that we have that online, let's go ahead and build one last one of these guys. I guess for this guy, we should build him... I don't know, I guess a safe bet will be at the very end of the maze. If I have him at the end, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to defend myself. And I'm going to actually build a whirlwind back there. Just in case anything makes it there, I'll send them all the way back to spawn, and hopefully they'll be able to protect me. But by the looks of it, it doesn't look like anything's breaking through there. You just saw how quickly I destroyed a Moab balloon. Let's see, come on, keep taking him out. This is turning out really nicely for us. There it is, guys. That is the end of the daily challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new about Bloons Tower Defense 5. If you did, be sure to subscribe and check out my other content. I do stuff like this all the time, and I have a great time doing it. And as for everything else, guys, please leave this video a like and show it some love. I know you guys like Bloons Tower Defense, and I hope you guys will show it. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching once again. Hope you enjoyed, and have a good night.